So I've done many videos over the years, but I feel like this one is probably one of the most important videos I've ever done. I've been part of activism since around about 2018. We were on the streets back then when no one else really wanted to. The labels, the threat of losing your jobs, they were so heightened at that time that people were just scared and worried about coming out and saying what it is they wanted to say. I have just left another protest at a migrant hotel in Copthorne. Last week I was in Epping. One of the things that is becoming very apparent to me is how many people are now getting involved, and how important it is that people understand that this has to be a consistency of protest, a consistency of a fight back. Doing this and then stopping it will not achieve the result that we're looking to achieve. And also this video is about how important it is to make sure that you and your family arrive in central London on the 13th of September. For many years, the white working class of this country have been demonised, have been literally thrown to the gutters. And it's about time that we understand that that isn't actually how it's supposed to be. I'm only saying the white working class because they're the ones that are getting the brunt of it at the moment. But let me tell you one thing. It is so important that we as a community, we as a country, do what is necessary to continue the fight back against the government's inactivities to safeguard communities from these invaders. These invaders are treated with more respect, more rights and more values from the government, from the police, than the British ever have. And that has to stop. The thing that needs to happen is that we need consistency. We also need a plan. The street demos are fantastic. These street demos are showing the British government that people are angry. The government think it will just stop and that people will get bored and they'll end up just going home. What we need to do is we need to come up with a plan. Something that Tommy's got in place at the moment is a plan to make this work, to make sure that the pushback against this actually sticks and that they don't just get to brush us off. Remember, there are more of us than there are of them. But because they, as in the government, the lefties, the media, they control elements of what people see, they think that we think that there are more of them. I'm going to also say one thing that may be quite controversial. We have to get away from our comfort zones. We have to, as parents, as worried community members, have to get away from worrying about what people think. The labels, the tags, they do not stick anymore. You have to come out of your house. You have to come to central London on the 13th of September, and you have to be prepared to do what is necessary. Because it's not the generation that stands before you that is going to suffer. It's the generation that will come after that will suffer. Our children will take the brunt of our inaction unless we take a stand today. Take a stand next week, the week after. I will fight very hard for the basis of my children to be successful and happy in life, rather than them fighting in the future when I'm an old man and I can't do that. That's been Tommy's sort of memo. We fight now so they don't have to. And the importance of that is understanding how true that actually is. I don't care what excuses there are, because there are no excuses. On the 13th of September, we want to see you in central London with the entirety of your family. If you care about the future of your children, you'll care about the way that your cost of living costs, the way that the rents are going up, the way that you can't get a doctor's appointment, a dentist's appointment, having unvetted men that are from alien cultures living in your communities around your children. Are you worried? If you're not worried about that, you should be. And if you're worried about it, come to London. If you care about your kids, come to London. If you care about the way this is going, come to London. The feeling that I have today about the way that things are going is the most optimistic, happy view of the way things are going to go that I ever had. We'll see you in central London on 13th of September. Don't let your country down. Don't let your community down. Make your plans now, and we'll see you there.